This last bonus tactic will surprise you. You will just not expect it. You'll be thinking, oh, really? Really? I should be able to do this? Yes, you should. And what is this tactic? Do not be afraid to walk away gracefully. Sink it in. Been there, done it, and still doing it, and that is why you should listen to me. So you might think, what are we talking about today? We are going to be talking about a very interesting topic, one that affects you and I, one that you and I cannot do without, one that is the reason for the existence, for the living, for the enjoying life of you and I. We are talking about sales. And it's right about time that we talked about this. So today we are talking about sales negotiation tactics that really work, and I'll be giving you real life examples. So why should you listen to me talk to you about sales? Before we go into that, I just want to say that if you are new to the channel, you should check out the previous videos. We have 2 videos after the intro video that's before this one, so check them out and you will definitely not be told before you tap subscribe. If you have been following me for a while and you've not turned on your post notification, please turn it on already. You want to be alerted every Friday when I drop videos. So now let's get back into it. So yes, I should listen to me. I began to organize my income. I wanted to become more intentional about my income over time so that I will be able to track how much I make and where it comes from and how much it amounts to every month. So at the beginning of the year, I created a spreadsheet tracking my income month after month from my various income sources. So in January, I made a total sales across all my income sources of 9,904,200, and in February, across all my various income sources, I made a total sales of 17,321,200. So if I would talk to you about sales, would you listen? Oh yes, I know you would. So let's get right into the sales negotiation tactics that really work. Number 1, you need to actively listen and understand the needs of your client. Active listening and understanding needs. Why is this important? This is important because you cannot fully serve anyone if you do not know what they actually need. You do not decide for people what they need. You should not put your products on people thinking that this is what they should get, because that can either make you lose a sale or make you limit your chances of getting the client to pay as much as they should for your product. So active listening is very important. What does this person want? You listen more than you should speak as a salesperson. You should know when you should be speaking more and when you should be listening more. But before you begin the speaking more to actively try to convince the client to buy from you, first thing first, you need to actively listen and understand their needs. Number 2, ask powerful questions. You need to ask questions. It's very important that after you've listened, you ask, what are you looking to purchase this phone for? Are you a content creator or you are just a regular phone user? What are your priorities when it comes to owning this or that? You need to ask questions, because after you've listened to their pain points, listen to their need, you now need to ask questions that will help you further fine-tune your pitch to what they really need to hear. To be very honest, most people really do not want to buy things, but it now depends on how you listen and how you ask questions that will make them feel like, oh, I should get this. Number 3, build rapport and trust. This is extremely important. The highest sales I've closed so far in real estate especially has come from people that have trusted me. is so important that you need to let people trust you. You need to build it. Yes, build the trust. And the way you can build this trust is just by you being who you are over time, you showing credibility, the content that you put out, the way you put yourself out, right? The way you make yourself an authority in your niche. Whatever it is that you are selling, talk about it. Talk about it like a knowledgeable person. Find out more about that your niche. People only trust those that can give them more information than what they can get from a regular person selling that same thing. It's not about just come and buy perfumes. Tell me about what is the content of these perfumes. Why are these ones called this name? Why are those ones called these names? What are toilet perfumes? What is this perfume? Educate me, because it is not my niche. Yes, I want to buy perfume, but what will make me buy more from you is if you come as an authority in your niche, because that will make me trust you. Also, another thing that will help you build trust is how consistently you show up at your business. You don't post today and don't post in the next 4 days, hoping that when you come back, they will just miraculously trust you. No, you build trust by showing up every single day, and also about how knowledgeable you are about your products and how you talk about it. It's not enough to know, it's enough to put it out every time and make people know that you are not just a regular vendor in that niche. Are you learning? Tap subscribe. Number 4, use the yes ladder technique. Before that, let's have one before that. Always have a pause when you've stated your offer. I'll call it leverage the power of silence. The customer tells you what they want, you ask powerful questions, and then you tell them how you can cater to their problem, then you pause. Telling them how you can cater to their problem involves you telling them about your offer. Do you understand that? So when you do that, then you have a pause. You allow them sink it in, dwell on it, right? Then when they ask questions like, okay, how can I proceed? Then you continue. Even if we are chatting with the person, always do not make it seem like you are so quick to jump on it. I'm not saying don't respond in time. Response rate is very important too. But after you have gone through the processes, right? Leverage the power of silence. Pause a little. Just allow the other party to dwell on it, and even if the price was an issue, they could really just tell themselves, okay, person is quite confident. They're not trying to bamboozle me the next thing with and you should buy it and it's not expensive. Only way some sellers do in the market. If I go to the market and the seller start telling me, okay, I want to buy this, and seller is like, buy it, sister. Price of things don't cost. That's not what will make me buy it. When you tell me your price, you can pause a bit. Let me sink it in, and that could make me want to purchase. All right. So leverage the power of silence, and let's go back to the yes ladder technique. So ask series of questions that are agreeable to. Would you agree with me that this particular perfume is just what you need for the kind of person that you are? That's after you've, of course, given them the old details about the perfume and they already are so close to the edge. So you could ask do the yes ladder technique thing. Would you agree with me? Another one you could say again is if you sell gadgets, and you could say, oh, so a warranty extension might be valuable, right? Just keep that in. That can really, really help you in your negotiation. I'll stop at 7. If you want to learn more, you can click the link in the description box and add me up on WhatsApp. I teach a lot on my WhatsApp status. Or follow me on Instagram. I could actually have another class where I really give you the full negotiation tactics. But for today, we'll just have the top 7 and we'll call it a day. So number 6, highlight value and not just price. So while the customer is trying to tilt to think about the price, you push with the value. When I'm selling real estate and the client is tilting more to the part of the price, I will begin to talk about the value. You know that if you buy this property now in so time, I give you a projection, it could do up to like this percentage ROI. So I begin to give the clients the value of buying into that property so that they see more of the value and less of the price, and then the value now outweighs the price and they don't feel like they are paying too much to get such value that I have highlighted. So you do what? You highlight more of the value and less of the price. We do the last one. perhaps I can give you guys a bonus if I feel so happy. Number 7, present varying options. I always tell the brands I consult for, yes, I consult for businesses, and you can text me with the link in the description for me to consult for your brand or for your business. So I tell the brands I consult for that always have varying price points for your service. Don't just cap your service in one particular price point, because you would limit the number of clients that would want to purchase. For we that sell real estate now, we do not just have high-end properties, we have different options. So if you cannot afford this, you can afford this. And if you are looking at, okay, I want to get this, but I want something else, we have various options that you can choose from. So we are not just coming to purchase from us and yet you only have one to buy from. You get bored. But if you've gotten this now, the next time you want to buy again, you have this to buy. So always have varying options for your clients. Have a service that is of lesser cost, that might not contain the full thing that you offer, then have one that is of higher cost, that will contain more options, so that when a client is trying to buy from you, once you are pitching them the highest and they cannot afford the highest, you put in the one that is lesser, lesser in price, that they can afford. So that will help you to be able to close the client faster and even later upsell the client, as long as you deliver on the lower cost one. You are learning? Tap the subscribe button and turn on post notification. I'll give you a bonus negotiation tactic, just a bonus. This last bonus tactic will surprise you. You will just not expect it. You'll be thinking, oh really? Really, I should be able to do this? Yes, you should. And what is this tactic? Do not be afraid to walk away gracefully. Sink it in. Do not be afraid to walk away gracefully. Not every client is yours. Not every sale is a must for you to close. You do not have to close every single sale, because if you are looking to close every single sale, you beat down your prices, you undervalue yourself. So do not be afraid to do what? To walk away gracefully, with your head up high, with your hands raised, your shoulder pads, because you know that you cannot come below what you offer for anyone. Don't be desperate to close every single sale, right? A pro salesperson in whatever niche at all is not afraid to walk away gracefully. As long as a mutually beneficial agreement is not reached, please walk away. So I hope you've learned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things from all I've said today, plus the bonus. If you have questions, please, the comment is all yours. Use it gracefully. If you want to text me on any of my services, my handles that you can connect with me directly in the DMs will be in the caption. If you have any other topic you'd like me to really talk about, please drop it in the comments and I would create an entire video talking about it just for you. Until next week Friday, I remain a Sosa, and you shouldn't leave here without subscribing if you have not done that yet.